1947, a day to remember when it came to the independence of India. Now, as a patriotic salute, Mahindra was there to stand by India when it came to providing armories as well as supporting soldiers when it came to transporting them from one battle zone to the other. And that's exactly what the CRDe did. And it created such a big impact that in 1954, it inspired Mahindra to manufacture jeeps all across India, which led to the production of the MM540. The Thar CRDe was launched in 2014 that certainly built a statement of adventure, raw power and practicality. Built on the essence of licensed armored jeeps, it also catered the needs of the urban life. The Thar CRDe truly did it all. Now when you take a look at this humongous beast, there's always a question that arises. Is there anything ordinary about this car? But take a look, there is literally nothing ordinary about this when you see it conquering mountains while looking absolutely badass. I mean, just look at the color on this beauty. With Mahindra producing basic ass colors, this thing came in stock with gloss black. Now with rusting issues, the owner had every opportunity to master the frozen grey look from BMW, which is exactly why he got the gun grey paint job with satin finish, which brings out every hidden line, showing the integrity of the design. Now let's get to the juicy part of the car. The visual mods are what make every single essence of this car come out like a true off-roading beauty, with the Pratt bumpers that look meaty beyond belief, while the light force fog lamps that peek out of the bumper make sure you reach heaven before most of the 90-year-olds, which are now paired with the Mad Dog headlamps and aux beam auxiliary lights, which are all supported by the Wrangler style grille. Now the front being the most meaty part of the car, the side certainly doesn't fall behind with these massive fenders that are actually inspired by the Jeeps from the CJ3Bs, as well as aftermarket mirrors that help with a better sight of the road, as well as XPDR rock sliders that you definitely need to get onto this massive tank. And let's not forget the black snorkel that looks badass but also practical and fits the description of the Jeep that says you can go everywhere, whether it's the river to cross or the Himalayas. Now a Thar isn't a Thar without its iconic stepney, which is supported by the Pratt stepney mount, which lights up when you have the aftermarket taillight switched on, and the hardtop conversion, which is practical as well as aesthetic. And to finish it off, we have the 16-inch all-terrain Pirelli Scorpions that keeps up with the code that goes by saying, you can go as fast as you can, but you can't go everywhere like me.
Now when you pop the hood open, you notice the heart of this beast, a 2.5 litre CRDe engine. Now CRDe stands for Common Rail Diesel Engine. This engine produces 105 bhp and 250 Nm of torque. However, this car has a Peach Stage 1 remap and it hasn't been dynoed yet, so we don't know the exact power figures. When you enter this car, you feel like you're entering a tin can, when all you get is a steering wheel, a bunch of seats, a barely functioning AC, and a glove box that gets clogged with water. Now the owner of this car has changed the seating arrangement from an 8-seater to that of an 5-seater, with the seats being sourced from the first gen Innova. By the way, we have made a video on the first gen Innova, so you can watch the video by clicking the link in the description. Now this car was built with practicality in mind and it never came with a stereo system. However, the owner decided to install a Pioneer Champion Series audio system along with a subwoofer, and you can hear the music outside as well because this car has zero soundproofing.
Now we conclude by saying that this beauty just oozes with road presence, because it basically just bullies every single SUV on the road, let alone its capabilities when it comes to standing out in public, or the fact that it makes climbing mountains look like an ad commercial for high testosterone. It is a symbol of ultimate domination and sheer raw power. Until next time, peace.